There are 315 natural catastrophe events in 2016 that caused $210 billion of economic damage around the world. The flood and tropical cyclone perils alone combined to cause 45% of the damage. And that's why I'm here today in St. Augustine, Florida, as a reminder of the impact that catastrophes such as Hurricane Matthew have had on homes and the business community around the world. But while there were 3 individual events in the United States and China that caused more than $10 billion in economic damage, the year's most catastrophic event was a series of April earthquakes in Japan. The damage in Kumamoto Prefecture alone equated to an economic cost of $38 billion after hundreds of thousands of homes, businesses, and vehicles were damaged and destroyed. For historical context, 2016's combined economic loss exceeded the $200 billion threshold for the first time since 2013. It was also higher than the most recent 10-year average of $195 billion. By contrast, the public and private insurance industry cited that claims payouts were $54 billion. This was slightly above the 10-year average $52 billion. Just 26% of the overall economic costs was covered by insurance in 2016, which is slightly lower than the 10-year average of 28%. This is primarily due to a higher percentage of damage occurring in areas with lower insurance penetration. It also highlights the continued protection gap in areas around the world. The costliest event for the insurance industry was the Japan earthquakes, again at $5.5 billion. This was closely followed by Hurricane Matthew at $5 billion, which cost the industry nearly $1 billion alone here in the state of Florida. 6 of the top 10 costliest insured events occurred in the United States, including 4 that were caused by the severe convective storm peril. A notable entry into the top 5 insured loss events was the Fort McMurray wildfire event in Canada that cost nearly $3 billion. It takes a major event for a secondary type of peril to enter the top 5. But with major fire events in Canada and the United States in 2016, it highlights how these perils are finding themselves on the radar for insurers. So what lies ahead for 2017? Though it's impossible to predict the future, we know that big events are on the way. The understanding will help all of us better prepare and ultimately improve global awareness to the growing risks of natural catastrophes. Please visit our Catastrophe Insight website to download the full annual report.